Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Alright, this paper is about the simulation of aerodynamic analysis on the different ground clearance of passenger car. My name is Muhammad Fakrurazi bin Jamaluddin. I'm from Jabatan Kejuruteraan Mechanical Polytechnic Kuching, Sarawak. In designing vehicle, the vehicle aerodynamic, this is my introduction. In designing vehicle, the vehicle aerodynamics is becoming one of important aspect now. It because this significantly give a better result in improving a road handling and cornering, also for fuel efficiency. Nowadays, CFD is a software that used to determine aerodynamic behavior. CFD is stand for Computational Fluid Dynamics. One of most important criteria in aerodynamic is the drag force or CD. So the objective will be present in the next slide. Okay, the objective. The objective of this analysis is to determine the impact of changing ground clearance height towards drag coefficient value or CD value. The third one is our methodology. For the methodology, there are three steps applied which are in terms of design, meshing, and analysis. For design, we use CAD software which is SolidWorks. Then we mesh the design using Gambit. Then we run the analysis. After meshing, we run the analysis using Fluent software. Okay, in designing model, we use SolidWorks to draw the model. We had draw 5 different ground clearance heights. Okay, 5 different ground clearance heights, and the model use the actual basic dimension of Proton Waja 1.6. We based on the Proton Waja dimension. This is our methodology. This is continue our methodology. This is the frontal area is declared 80% multiply with length without tire and multiply with width. Okay, this is okay the length 1.218. Okay, multiply with the width is 1.74 meter multiply by 80%. We get 1.70 meter square. This is the frontal area. We get 1.70 meter square. The value of frontal area will fit for each model, which is the calculation of the frontal area will not include the ground clearance because the ground clearance will be determined automatically in software Fluent. Then all the speed are in x direction with the fixed frontal area value which are 1.70 meter square and different ground clearance start from 200 millimeter then 250 millimeter. After that, the analysis with the ground clearance with value 238 millimeter, then 250 millimeter, and ground clearance and lastly with 280 millimeter will be run in Fluent software. Okay, this is a figure showed the 5 different ground clearance, which the first one is with 200 millimeter ground clearance. The second one is 215 millimeter ground clearance. The third one with 238 millimeter ground clearance and 250 millimeter ground clearance, and lastly is 280 millimeter ground clearance. Okay, for simulation analysis, there are two methods we use, which are meshing using Gambit. Okay, for meshing we are using Gambit, and for analysis, simulation analysis, we are using Fluent. Okay, for meshing Gambit 6.2, meshing is an important part in simulation analysis. Okay, before analysis we need to meshing, so it's one important part in simulation analysis. Then the wind tunnel is designed using geometry operation in Gambit. The function of wind tunnel is as tunnel for airflow. Then the vehicle is located inside the wind tunnel. The wind tunnel and the vehicle will be mesh. Alright. Okay. Then we import the file from the SolidWorks, put in geometry operation, mesh operation, then operation. Okay, this figure shows the location of wind tunnel and vehicle before and after meshing. This figure is before mesh and this is after meshing. Okay, after meshing we can get with many edge that are mesh. Also with the wind tunnel. Then for the parameter wind tunnel was set as shown in the table. Okay, to specify boundary type, we set the parameter in the fluent, which are inlet. We set types velocity inlet, outlet, outflow, left side wall, right side wall, upper side wall, bottom wall, and the car as a wall. This is that the parameter that was set using in the Gambit. After that, we import the file into Fluent. Okay, using Fluent 6.2, this method is used to run the simulation source by creating file data in MSH format from Gambit. Under this method, all variables and parameters for analysis were selected or inserted. This is the parameter analysis in Fluent. Okay, the area is in meter square is 1.70 meter square. Then we set the density is 1.225 kilogram per meter cube. The enthalpy is set to 0. The length is 4480. Okay, the pressure is 101,300 Pascal. Okay, or 101.3 kilopascal. Then the temperature is set to 288.16 Kelvin, and the velocity is variable. That was 10 meter per second, 20 meter per second, 30 meter per second, and 40 meter per second. And the viscosity is set to 1.7894 the power of 10 power of 5. Okay, and the ratio of specific heat is 1.4. Okay, define velocity. We are using variable velocity is 10 meter per second, 20 meter per second, 30 meter per second, and 40 meter per second, and run into the fluent. Okay, this is the result that we get after running the fluent software. This is the CD data for Lamina analysis. Okay. Okay, we can I can show that with the high velocity first with 40 that will get 0.542 CD. Okay, for model 1. Model 1 with 200 millimeter ground clearance. Model 2 with model 2 with 200 20 millimeter. Model 3 238, then 240 and 250 millimeter. So this is the result for CD, the drag coefficient. With this data, I convert it into graph. I show the graph. Based on the result, we generate graph from data result CD versus relative of height in fluent, H over L. Okay. The graph shows that the drag coefficient taken from Lamina simulation analysis is increasing when the ground clearance increase. Okay, when the ground clearance increase, we showed that CD also increase. For the model with ground clearance to 100 millimeter, the drag coefficient is 0.542. However, when the ground is increased to 180 millimeter, or with the last one 280 millimeter, drag coefficient value increased to 0.605. Okay, meaningless the changing of ground clearance affect the value of drag coefficient. This occur based on the tire exposed when the height of ground clearance is changing. When the ground clearance is increased, the area of frontal wheel will be exposed, and the exposed of the wheel will produce higher drag coefficient or higher CD. Okay. So in conclusion, the result shows that the changing of ground clearance will influence in CD value. It means that velocity, pressure, friction, weight, ground effect and boundary layer will be affected toward aerodynamics when ground clearance is changing. However, to get the exact value of drag coefficient, it is necessary to use wind tunnel testing. So we need to do experimental to get the exact value. Alright. So all my paper are refer to five reference for aerodynamic under three design for Formula SAE. Then we are using CFD of vehicle aerodynamic and associated acoustic. The third one is alternative approach to rear end drag reduction. The fourth one is aerodynamic for Formula SAE initial design and performance prediction. And the last, my reference is road vehicle aerodynamic design. That's all for my presentation. Assalamualaikum and thank you very much. Okay, thank you.